The one thing that all music has in common to me is the power of melody. And if the melody is absent, it's a dead letter and I can't do anything with it. But if it's a style of music, regardless of the style, and there's a melody, that's my friend. I came here many years ago, 20 years ago, and I was kind of struck by just how people interacted with one another. And it reminded me a lot of growing up in New Orleans for some reason, so I always kept it in the back of my mind. Nothing is personal on the bandstand, so when we walk onto a bandstand, they're not really my brothers. The saxophone player, the trumpet player, my dad's the piano player. So in a quest to make the music as good as it can be, we're just really direct about what we feel should happen with the music, and no one takes it personal. My parents believed in civic responsibility, and they wouldn't really give us speeches about it. It was more about in action and behavior. My mother was constantly volunteering for things. My father just said, this is what you have to do as a citizen. You have to help out the people who need help. As I got older, it was just something that was natural for me. So the library asked me to participate in a reading program, which I had actually done on a national level when I was on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Public libraries in North Carolina have exciting programs to help you be creative. Story times, reading clubs, performances, and exciting activities are offered throughout the summer. So don't wait. Call your public library today. I'm proud to serve on the North Carolina Symphony Board. Symphonies are important, particularly this one. They spend so much time playing concerts around the entire state as opposed to staying in one location. A couple of years ago when the financial crisis started to hit and guys were talking about what we can do and what, I just kind of said, well, I'll do a concert. Wow. That was a big night. It was a lot of different styles of music. And I guess I'd been working for 25, 30 years for a night like that. Because all of the different styles of music that I've been working on throughout my life kind of converged in that one night. And it was great. I had a great time. The arts in general, particularly the music arts, if you develop them, then the businesses will show up. When I first moved to Durham in 2002, I met a lot of musicians, and I was surprised that nothing was happening with all these musicians. And very quietly, it just started happening. There was a restaurant that opens up on Main Street, and there's a nightclub, and then there's a whiskey bar, and they bring in live music. And there was a certain kind of synchronicity. I think that if I had to think of what my legacy would be, my children are my legacy, and my students are my legacy. And I mean, that's how we live on. I like teaching. It's a great thing when the light switch goes on for some of the kids. And I was lucky enough to be blessed by the Lord to have curiosity. And when I'm in a different musical situation, my response is, that's different. Let's find out what this is. Whenever I'm listening to music, that's what I ask. Why? Why is the question. Why is this successful? Why does it work? Why does this not work? And you compare and question and analyze. And with a lot of my colleagues, music tends to be a zero-sum game. Oh yeah, that's a really hard piece. I think I'll play that. Oh man, but is it a good piece? I feel lucky enough to make a living doing what I do. It's almost a miracle that I can get paid to play what I want to play. It's astounding to me, with no real caveats or no conditions. I just go and play. People come and some of them like it and some of them pretend to like it. And I'm grateful for both camps.